drawing the belly and lifting up through the spine, the waist, and then coming for that fold, drawing the shoulders away from the ears here. Breathing into the hamstring. Into the calf muscle. Into the hip, the knee, the leg, the whole body. Inhale, lifting up. Let's go for that extra stretch today. Oh, my ear just popped. Either bringing the foot forward or the knee back. One side is guaranteed to probably be a little tighter than the other, especially if you have uneven hips. It's more than likely we're dominant on one side. Usually our right side if we're right-handed, or our left side if we're left-handed. Try not to clench if you are down. I'm seriously pigeon-toed, so my toe just wants to go in instead of out or straight. And when you're ready, just gently coming back here. We're going to bring the knees in towards the chest here. And just give the legs a nice little pedal out, whatever feels good on your hippies. We'll have a little rock and roll up to seated in a minute. Before we do, let's come into happy baby. So our feet are our opposing force here. Everything else is pulling down towards the earth. Our shoulders, our sit bones, our tailbone, our back, our belly. Our feet are pressing up towards the sky. Feel free to have a little rock and roll here. And then gently bring the knees into the chest. A bit of a squeeze here. Pardon me. And then rock and roll up to seated. My hair just does not want to leave me today. It's just stuck on me. Okay. Coming into frog pose. So there's a few ways we can do this. I might go this way today. Okay. So knees. So option one, knees wide, toes in to touch, and you're sitting, your seat bones are on your heels. Now you can stay here. This might be enough for you. Try to come a little wider, maybe sink back a little bit more. Option two, legs come wide as can be. Your knees and your heels are aligned. Again, you can stay lifted if this is more you, and you can just start to gently pull the belly in and start to sink back a little bit here, gradually, nice and slowly. Or you can come down onto the forearms. Again, drawing the belly in and pressing back. Or if you feel more comfortable, you can come down onto your chest. So you come down onto your chest, and we just kind of hang here and relax here. Now our automatic response is to clench. We don't want to clench. we want to try and let go and release the hips as much as possible. Some people feel good coming from side to side, little pulses back and forth. Again, this is your journey, your body. You do feel, you do what feels good and right for you. So we are holding a little longer today. Normally I do 2 pretty short ones, maybe 3. But today we're just going to hold. So don't hold the breath here. Don't hold that tension. You can smile, it helps to trick the brain as well. Think of happy thoughts. Do what feels good. As good as can be in this position anyway. One more breath in and out here, guys. And gently start to make your way up. Rock forward a little bit. Ooh, toes come in. And then gently knees. Oh my golly gosh. Oh. Extend the legs away here. Give them a little bit of a wobble, a little bit of a shake, whatever feels good. We're going to come down and release the hips and the knees. And we're going to stretch our hammies out and a little bit more hips. So come on down, I'm sorry about the angle. So before we do, bring your knees in, lift your bum, and then squeeze again. So we're having a little squeeze here, release the hips, gentle little rock and roll from side to side. And let's bring our knees around for a few circles. Taking your time here, especially on the lower back. This is really good for your sacrum, nice little massage. And then let's come around the other way. Of course, somebody's going to start their whippy up now, or their chainsaw. We are on school holidays here. Big squeeze. We're running into our first week of 8-week holidays, school holidays for the kids, so you're going to hear a few noises over the next few weeks. Big full body stretch, stretch everything away. Imagine someone's got your arms, your legs, and they're pulling you away in the opposite directions here. Okay, before we come into our hammy stretches, bring the knees back up to center, and let's come for a little gentle swing over towards the left side. So just relaxing into this twist. Taking a few breaths here. Just to breathe into the hips, the nervous system. Relax the body a little bit. Straighten your right arm away. So we're looking towards the fingertips here. So gently turning your head towards the right side, either looking or eyes closed. And we're trying to draw this right shoulder down into the floor a little bit more here. and gently release that. Bring your top knee in towards your chest. So we want to squeeze it in here, in towards the shoulder, in towards the chest. Feel free to grab your other hand and have a little squeeze here as well. We want to feel that internals. A little massage here, a little detox. And gently releasing that, coming through to the other side. Nice gentle twist. Starting to look towards that left arm. Eyes closed or shut, doesn't matter, whatever feels good. Trying to draw this left shoulder down towards the floor a little more. Gently relax that arm, squeezing that knee in towards that shoulder and into the chest. So we're pressing down a little bit here as well, just to get right in there. Gently coming back to center here. Okay, now grab your ropes. Let's start off with the right foot. So we should be nice and stretched throughout the hips, the hammies by now. We're going to get a little bit more stretched. So bring your strap, if you have, or your towel. You can get a towel and just wrap it around a few times and then put it over the ball of your foot. We want to be on the ball of the foot and not the toes itself, otherwise it's just going to slip off and hit you in the face probably. So start to walk your hand up the rope. A little micro bend in the knee is always good as well here. Pulling in with your breath. We breathe deep into the pose with the inhale, and we exhale to release and to surrender into that pose. To get deeper, to get further. Keep drawing in nice and slowly. Gently release back to center. Your right hand grab hold of the rope, your left hand to the floor. We're bringing this leg out to the side, so your right foot would be on the floor, want to keep this right hip still if possible. I've got my wall here, so I'm just going to use the wall instead. So coming out to the side, your elbow can come down and touch the ground to help support here. So we're pulling down. Remember, be mindful of this left hip. We don't want to be rolling here. We want to plant it back down, the left sit bone, left hip. And then if you can, we're going to start pulling behind us. So pulling towards the back of you, towards the shoulder. So we're still down low, but we're pulling away as well. Coming back through to center here. Left hand grabs hold of the rope this time, right hand towards the floor. This time we're bringing that foot halfway across the body and in towards your left shoulder this time. We're still flexing that foot, obviously. You'll feel it everywhere. Gently release that little added bonus. You can bring your foot over the top here or towards the hip. Pressing away, you can let go of the rope here if you like. You can keep it on the foot. I'm actually going to protect my ankle here for a breath. My knee. Gently release that. You don't have to do that one, remember. And then let's swap sides. We're bringing that left foot up this time. Now, even if you're advanced, don't be afraid to use props. The props help. You get further and further into your stretches with props. And it's easier to use a prop sometimes than to be holding on and hurting ourselves with the hand or the toes or, something like that. This is supported and it's a lot more beneficial. So let's start to use that breath and draw it in a little more. Remember taking this gradually. Remember that little bend in the knee, a little micro bend in the knee if you need. If you're getting a shake or something as well, don't be disheartened by it. It just means that you're working like you've never worked before. And you just haven't used that body part for a while. You haven't stretched into it properly. Gently back to center. Let's come out to the side this time. Keeping that right foot and hip still. Start to pull in and away from the body, I should say, towards the back of you, up towards that shoulder. You can use your elbow on the floor here for support. And gently making our way back to center here, grabbing hold with the opposite hand. So this time we're just coming halfway across the body and then we're pulling into the shoulder here towards that, getting that in, out, glute. serotonin. Gently release. Bend that knee, foot over the top of the leg, or heel towards the hip. My knee doesn't want to cooperate this side. I'm going to be pressing on the knee itself, just underneath or above the knee. Or spread your hand over that top part here. Mindful of not rolling on that foot. Just one more breath here. And gently release. Give the knees or the hips a little pedal out if you need, or do what feels good here. While we're here, just give the ankles a little bit of a release, a few circles. Same with the wrists. Fingers, we have so many joints in between the fingers and the toes. This time coming over for both feet. Again, we're walking up the rope. This time I want you to be aware of your belly. Draw your belly down towards the earth here. Press it down. Your back, press it down. So your bum is going to want to lift. That's fine, but just be cautious and make sure that you're engaging your core, your back here, as you lift up and you stretch your hammies as well. So pulling in. Using our breath, our vital prana, our life force. Gently bend the knees. Bring the rope off to the side. Behind you. Bit of a squeeze here. And then bring your feet together. Your knees away. Find your opposite elbows overhead. And we're going to take 5 big, beautiful breaths in and out here. And again, like before, we're going to pause and hold that breath at the top. And then let go. I want you to take your time here. Feel your whole being, every single cell with that vital, beautiful, oxygenating blood that flows through our body. What fuels us, what calms us, what excites us, what loves within and without us. Fill the heart with that beautiful, gorgeous energy. Feel your heart grow. Expand like your lungs, your rib cage. Feel and see that expansion. The filling up. And letting go to the fall. The fall of the breath. And then let it rise again. Feel it all the way into the earth, Gently bringing your hands beside your body. Knees come in together. Couple of little half bridges while we're here, and we're nearly done. Let your left knee come towards the floor. Ground your right foot into the floor. You can come onto your toes. This is a moving stretch. The deeper you dig your toes into the floor, the deeper you twist. Digging down into your shoulder, opening your heart. And then gently rolling back through. If you just want to come to here, that's fine. Rolling onto the right foot this time. Picking up the left side, drawing down with the right side. Opening into that twist a little further if you can. Gently make your way down.